Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Travis, and in today's video, I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm actually going to show you guys some pins out of my own personal collection. So this is one of my pin books that I have that's part of my collection, so I'm going to go ahead and open it up and show you some of the pins that are inside. Alright, so the first pin that I want to share with you guys, let me go ahead and open up my pin book right here. Alright, so this is a villain pin, and this is one of the villains that I do collect. And this is an older pin. I want to say it's from like 2003, the early 2000s. And this is a Disneyland Paris pin, and this is of Jafar. And this pin has a really cool feature. It actually has these little light up effects in the eyes and in the snake's eyes. But let me go ahead and show you a close-up of this pin real quick. So here's a close-up of the Jafar pin, and here's where the eyes are. I know that, of course that's where the eyes are. So as you can see on the front, he's looking at you like he's about to hypnotize you, which is really cool. And that's why it has these effects right here in the eyes where they actually flash, and they flash red. I would turn it on for you, but the battery has died and I haven't changed out the battery. But I just want to take note of like the sparkling embellishments here, like in the smoke, so it's kind of like really mystical. I think that that's really cool. And I just think his face is like really villainous, and he's like, he's up to no good, you can tell. But let me turn it over and show you the back of the pin real quick. And then I don't know if you guys can see on the bottom, but that's where the switch is to turn the eyes on and off. Let me try it just in case, but last time I did it, it didn't work. Let's see. It still doesn't work, so I'm going to need to replace the battery. So on the back of the pin, it's a gold finish, and it says Disneyland Paris Resort right on the top, copyright Disney, and this is a limited edition out of 900. So this one, like I said before, the Disneyland Paris pins always tell you what number out of the edition it is. So this one is number 61. So I think this pin is really different and unique. Like I said, it kind of has these like hollowed out portions where his eyes are and the snake's eyes are, where they like flash red. So it's just a different type of pin. You really don't see pins that light up that often at Disneyland or Walt Disney World. Like, you just don't see them that much. So I thought it was definitely unique, and it's a low limited edition. It's limited edition of 900. It's an older pin. It's from 2003. As I've stated before, I do collect certain villains. You know, Jafar is one of the villains that I do collect. The other villains that I collect are Ursula, Hook, Maleficent. Those are like my main villains. I collect a little bit of Gaston, so I just thought, you know, what an awesome pin and something that would definitely go into my collection. All right, so next up, let me go through my book here real quick and find the pin that I want to share with you guys. Okay, where is it? All right, here it is. All right, so this pin is another villain pin. You know, definitely one of the villains that I do collect. And this is a cast member exclusive pin. And this is the Bolo, which means be on the lookout, Maleficent pin. So it's kind of like a wanted poster, but let me go ahead and show you a close-up of this pin real quick. So here's a close-up of the Bolo Maleficent pin, and the Bolo up top means be on the lookout. So this is kind of like a wanted poster. So as you can see, it's kind of like has some jagged edges right here, and then it has Maleficent right in the center, and I think that the colors that they used on this pin, they did a phenomenal job with. So I really like the darker green here, and then it kind of has like this aqua for her face, and she's kind of giving you like that side smirk, like she's up to no good. So I think they did a really great job with that. But let me go ahead and turn the pin over and show you the back of the pin real quick. Okay, so here's a look at the back of the pin, and as you can see on the very top, it has one pin post with two nubs. On the top right, you got the FAC right there. This says Disney Parks 2013, and then below that it says Disney Parks Cast Exclusive, so this was for cast members. And on the bottom it says Disney, made in China, and this has the traditional Mickey waffle pattern on the back that goes all the way to the ends. So I really like this cast member Bolo pin set, like these wanted posters, so I'm definitely gonna try to collect the rest of the pins in this set. I know they have like a Shere Khan, I know there's a Captain Hook, and there's a whole bunch of other villains that are part of this set. So I got one down, I gotta try to get the rest, but I think that's one of the, you know, fun points of pin trading is you're always trying to complete your sets. So you get one and you really like the pin, and then you find out, oh, it belongs to a set, and then you try to track down all the other pins in that set. So I think that's one of the, you know, really fun points about pin trading is you're always trying to get the next pin to complete your set. All right, so the next pin that I want to share with you guys, let me go ahead and find it real quick. Okay, here it is. All right, so this pin is one of my favorite pins out of this pin set. And I remember distinctively trying to find these pins back at Walt Disney World when they had come out. And I think I was a little late to the party because they had come out a couple months before, so they were like super hard to find. And these are a mystery set, and this is the Disney Afternoon mystery box set. And this one that I have here is the Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers. I love this pin. Let me go ahead and show you a close-up of it real quick. Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers. I mean, I can remember that theme song like it was yesterday. But anyways, this pen is just amazing. I love it. It looks like they're like bursting out to the scene, like they're ready to help somebody. You got Zipper right here, Monterey Jack, Dale, Chip, and then you got Gadget right there. Love Gadget. There's not that many pins of Gadget. I wish there were some more pins of Gadget. Love her. But I just love the overall feel of this pin. It really looks like they're exploding out onto the scene. I really love the colors that they used, especially with Zipper right here with the kind of aqua and then that really bright and vibrant yellow. And then you got Dale over here with his Hawaiian shirt, which I love. And then you got Chip right here, and I always kind of got like a Indiana Jones vibe from his outfit with the hat and the jacket. So I don't really know if that's what they were going for, but that's the kind of feel that I get. I get like an Indiana Jones type feel. But let me go ahead and turn the pin over and show you the back real quick. So here's a look at the back of the pin, and as you can see, it has 2 pin posts right there. It has the traditional Mickey waffle pattern that goes all the way to the ends. This is from 2012, and this is a limited release pin. On the bottom it says Disney Made in China. Alright guys, so I absolutely love this pin. You know, it brings back a lot of nostalgia for me because, you know, back in the 90s, these were the cartoons that were on, you know, Disney Afternoon. So you had Rescue Rangers, Tailspin, DuckTales, Gummy Bears, you know, all of those cartoons that were on, Goof Troop. So I definitely watched all of those, loved all those cartoons. But I remember getting this pin, like I said, we were a little bit late to find out that these pins had come out. And this was back in 2012, so this was kind of when Stacey and I were like first like really getting into pin trading. Like we pin traded a little bit, but when we were like really started like taking it seriously and trying to work on collections and things like that, I was like, I have to, you know, try to complete this set or try to get this collection. So we searched everywhere in Walt Disney World to try to find the mystery boxes of this pin set, because that's how they came. They came 2 pins in a mystery box. Couldn't find them anywhere, and the pins were still out. They said that they were still available. So we ended up going to Animal Kingdom, and sure enough, at one of the kiosks at Animal Kingdom, they had these boxes. And I remember, like I said, this is the beginning of when we started to pin trade, and the boxes were like, I don't know, it was like, I don't know, 20 bucks I think for a box. And I wanted to get the whole set, but I'm looking at them, I'm like, God, 20 bucks for a box, and if I want to try to get the whole set, I want to say there's like 12 pins in this set. And I was like, oh, it's gonna be a lot of money. So I only ended up getting like 3 or 4 boxes, which was a lot of money at that point in time to spend on pins. And looking back, I wish I would have got all the boxes, but you know, you live and you learn. So you know, when it comes to things that like you really want or you want to try to complete, it's probably always best to try just to buy it and try to get it that way or trade for it, because if you try to get it after the fact, it's usually going to be a lot more expensive. I think these pins now go for quite a bit of money. I want to say in the $80 to $100 range per pin. But this is one of my most favorite pins out of that set, so I'm really happy to have it. Happy to have it in the collection, and now I just gotta try to find the rest of them to complete this set. Okay, so the next pin that I want to share with you guys, let me find it. This isn't just one pin, this is a pin set, which is I think it's an amazing pin set. But I'm gonna show you one pin from it, and then I'll show you the whole set completed. Let's do this right here. I'm gonna take this pin out. This was from one of the pin events, and this was back when they had the mystery pins on the pin boards that you could trade for. If you guys wanna see any of the pin trading events and what it's like to trade on the pin boards, I'm gonna go ahead and leave a link for one of the videos up here, and I'll link them down below as well. But this is from the 13 Reflections of Evil pin event, and this is one of the shattered glass pins. Stacey and I didn't actually go to this event, we went to the event after, and they still have these pins on the trading boards. But this is the Figment pin from the 13 Reflections of Evil, and like I said, this was one of the mystery pins that you could trade for on the boards at that event. But let me go ahead and show you a close-up of this pin real quick. So here's a close-up of the 13 Reflections of Evil shattered mirror or shattered glass mystery pins that were at that pin event. So this one is a Figment. I can't wait to show you guys what the completed mirror looks like. It's so awesome. Right here it's like a translucent fill, and this is part of the 13, so you can kind of see the numbers right there. But like I said, you have Figment right there, and he's like has like this paintbrush, and it has like this gold kind of trim to it. But let me go ahead and turn the pin over and show you the back real quick. So on the back of the pin, it has the 13 there from the 13 Reflections of Evil. It's a gold background, has the traditional Mickey waffle pattern. It has the Disney pin trading logo right there of 2014, and the Disney copyright on the bottom. This is a limited release pin, and it says 1 of 6. And then on the right hand side you have the FAC right there. But let me go ahead and show you a close-up of the whole pin set complete. So like I showed you before, here's Figment up top, then you have Donald, Sorcerer Mickey, you got Chip and Dale, Minnie, and Goofy. But as you can see, all the pieces, you know, when they come together, they have the number 13, which represents that number from the event. It was the 13 Reflections of Evil because the pin event was on Friday the 13th of that year. So that was really cool. And I just really like how, you know, each of the pin pieces, they're all different. So they're not like the same. They have all different kind of jagged edges. So you really kind of have to put it together like you would a puzzle. So I think that that's really cool that they're all different and unique. But what an awesome pin set. So like I said, I think that Shattered Mirror 13 Reflections of Evil is just a phenomenal pin set. It's really unique and different. And like I said, it's probably one of my most favorite puzzle pin sets that I have. Alright guys, so we're down to the end, and one of the last pins that I want to share with you guys is one of my most favorite pins that I have. They say it's a mini jumbo, but to me, I think it's a jumbo pin. It's amazing. It's a villain pin, but I feel like we really have a theme going on here. Like I showed you a lot of villain pins. I wouldn't really consider the 13 Reflections of Evil a villain pin, but it did come from the villain pin event because I don't think Figment is really a villain, but you know, anyways. Let me show you this last pin that I have for you guys. It's amazing. I can't wait to show you. And here's the back of it. But this is from the Disneyland Paris Wizard and Witches pin event. And this is the Maleficent pin. But let me go ahead and take it out of the plastic and show you a close-up of this pin real quick. You're gonna love it. All right, so here's a close-up of the Jumbo Maleficent pin from the Wizard and Witches Disneyland Paris pin event. So first off, you guys probably already know what I'm gonna say, but look at the backer card. I think the backer card looks awesome. It kind of has that Marauders map from Harry Potter. I solemnly swear that I'm up to no good kind of feel. So I do really like that. Kind of has like this pewter type look to the outside. It says Wizard and Witches Disneyland Paris, and it has like some stars and moons. But the coolest thing about this pin is that this is a hinged element and this part opens up. So let me go ahead and open that up for you. And in the center, oh my gosh, look at that, is you have Maleficent right there. So isn't that so cool how when this opens up, it's like the wings of the dragon right there. Awesome. Then you have like this dragon outline, this dragon face here, and it has like these two red jewels for the eyes. So cool. And then you have Maleficent here. She's kind of surrounded by green flames, but it looks like she's about to do something evil. So I think that's awesome. Maybe she's about to turn into the dragon. But overall, what a cool effect, that hinged effect where it kind of opens up and it turns into the dragon's wings. I think that's awesome. But let me go ahead and show you the back of the pin real quick. So here's a look at the back of the pin, and as you can see, it has a traditional Mickey waffle pattern, goes all the way to the ends, has two pin posts. It says Wizards and Witches from the pin event from Paris. It says Disney Pin Trading 2016, Disneyland Paris, and the edition is out of 400, and this one was number 231 out of 400. And I also wanted to add that if you were to buy this pin at the pin trading event, it was 42.99 euros. And you can even see it says right there, Pin Mini Jumbo Maleficent. But like I said, I don't consider it a mini jumbo. I think it's a regular jumbo. So isn't this pin amazing with that hinged effect where it opens up like this with the wings? God, isn't that so cool? I love pins that have like different elements to them. Like, you know, that Jafar pin that has the eyes that light up, and then this hinged effect where it opens up and it's like it's the dragon's wings. So cool, it's just something different and unique, and that's what I love about a lot of the Disney pins. Is like they're just different, and you just don't see the same ones all the time. Like a lot of the regular, like, you know, rack pins at Disney, they're just regular. I mean, they're okay, but the ones that have different effects and different elements, I love that. So I'm super happy to have this in my collection. It's a low limited edition. It's LE of 400, so I like, you know, pins that are a little bit lower limited edition. They're harder to find, kind of adds a little bit of collectability to it. But overall, I'm super happy to have this pen. I really like all the effects that it has, especially like the eyes. You know, it's like they didn't have to put the two little jewels in the eyes to kind of give that extra effect, but they did, and that's what I really like. It's the little touches, you know, just like the backer cards, the little touches that I like. So this pin I actually traded for at one of the pin trading events at Walt Disney World, their annual pin trading event that's usually held in August. If you guys haven't been to a pin trading event, you guys have to go. They're amazing. I definitely recommend it. You can get some great trades off the pin boards, and trading with people there is amazing too. So I ended up trading for this pin, but I wanted to ask you guys, leave me a comment down below and let me know, did you guys like seeing this type of pin video where I'm showing you pins from my personal collection? Would you guys want to see more pin videos like this? Leave me a comment down below, let me know. But thank you guys again so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and we will see you next time. Bye guys.